everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the RSG Lunch Hour. I'm Ranger J 1999, your host and part of the RSG crew. Glad to have everybody here on this Friday, TGIF. Glad to have everybody aboard. If you're wondering what the lunch stream is, well, that's where we hang out with you wonderful folks for the next hour or so. And basically bring you some entertainment and some fun. We're going to do a roster review, and then we will answer questions. And if you happen to have any questions that you want to ask, go ahead and put those in chat. Put the term question in front of those, and we will go ahead and scoop those up. And we will have the one and only soulless one, Mr. Gingervitis himself. Ginger Snaps, Stanley Red, read those out. How's it going, Stanley?
It's going good.
And also join us from the RSG crew today, we've got Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going?
Hey. We've got also Stoner Jedi himself here with the baby.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
My apprentice is growing stronger in the dark side daily. And he's teething
That's
right now.
right.
He's teething and he's sick. And last but not least, we have Mr. Cabana Boy, the French tickler, the big deal himself, pool boy extraordinaire. Grande Pappy Patron is here. So we know we're in big trouble. But Grande is taking care of his little one today because he's got a little one that's sick today. So yeah. Grande's being dad today. He's not being pool boy Grande.
I'm always dad.
Yeah.
I'm always dad.
Well, extra sauce dad.
Today I'm just being nurse dad rather than like get your crap together.
Nurse dad, yeah. There you go. There you go. A couple mechanisms to get through real quick. Make sure that if you haven't hit the thumbs up on the video. It does help spread our content out on the YouTube World Wide Web. Also, if you haven't subscribed, why not? Obviously, you love the content that we're putting out. Why don't you subscribe? Because we live stream a lot. Why not know when we're live streaming? Subscribe, and it does help support the channel and help it grow. Also, if you haven't checked out our Patreon, please do. It's linked down below. If you'd like to support us in our endeavors, everything we ever get from Patreon stuff goes right back into the stream. So if you'd like to support us at that, you can. And if you haven't checked out our GoFundMe, please go check out our GoFundMe. We're trying to raise the money we need to go down to Orlando. There's still several steps in the process. First step is to get enough money so we can travel down to Orlando for April next year so we can go run a half marathon. To get to our second stage is that we will also be trying to raise money for the American Cancer Society. So we were doing this to make sure that we can get down there to do the event and help raise money for another charity. Last year we raised $10,000. This year we're going to go for I think our overall goal is $20,000 in total, $17,500 for the charity. So that's kind of where we're at. But first goal is we have to be able to get down there. So if you haven't checked out our GoFundMe, that's what that's for initially. And then we got a lot of cool events we got planned to help raise the rest of the money. So stay on the lookout for those. We're going to have definitely some awesome things in the works for you guys here happening soon. All right, so that's all the mechanisms. We have a roster review today, and of course it is our own Stoner Jedi Xylo takedown. Xylo.
Hey, yeah. Thanks for doing the roster review for me too. And
I'm going to be very harsh with you because you are in the same guild as me. He's in Mighty Chlorians, so
MC Strong, baby.
Yeah. So here we go. All right, let's look at what's the first thing you want us to look at, Mr. Potato Head. That would be you, Stoner.
I mean, I'm doing really good in arena.
I don't think so. You are not representing. What is this crap?
I mean, the payout times are when I'm at work and everything. So there's some days where I can
heart crap. We all got payouts that happen when we're at work.
For real, yeah. You know, I work 2 jobs 7 days a week, and you know, some days I have the opportunity to climb up, and some days I don't. So if I'm in the top 10, top 20, I'm happy.
He has not been listening to the streams because these are called bathroom breaks, where you go in and do your arena payout. Grande, I think you need to properly educate him on how to do this.
Comes with the roster review.
Yeah. Well, how come your Sith Trooper is not Gear 12?
Yeah, I mean, he's tanky enough, and there's a lot of other pieces that need those. So
no, get him to 12.
293 speed on your Thrawn. I am so disappointed, man.
Oh my god, what is happening? Jeez. You know what? Let's not even do this. 293 on Thrawn. It's just not cutting it. I can't even look at this roster. All right, but in all seriousness, so what's the first thing you want us to look at, my friend?
So mainly, I mean, just looking for the next faction to work on. I'm gearing up some more of the bounty hunters from.
All right, one thing at a time, buddy. One thing at a time. So, what's the first thing you want us to look at? Is what's the next faction you want to look at?
Yeah, like particular faction to get up to gear 11, something that I've probably let fall through the cracks, anything like that.
All right. I'm assuming that you got your Chewbacca.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, he's almost gear 10 and all of his Omegas.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Nice. 6-star Edifice with the Zeta. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sith Trooper, only gear 11. Can't look at you right now. Okay. I'm just looking generally overall. Wampin or Hermit Yoda, I'm assuming 7-star, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of them 7-star gear 12.
There's okay. Well, let's just kind of go through. It looks like your Night Sisters are going to be done. I see you got Trey done. So, I mean, this is just going to be the meat and potatoes of what you're looking to do. But, I think your Night Sisters will... Come on, Gigi. God, it does this every freaking time. Night Sisters, fine. So in your case, just looking at your roster real quick. So we've got the main teams done, right? We've got Chewie, we've got the bounty hunters, legendaries are all taken, squared away. So then it comes down to a question of who should you farm, right? Should we work on solo characters, or should we work on KOTOR characters? And that's kind of the rub of it, right? So who are you actually of those are you working on right now?
Well, my farm, like the hard node farms, I'm doing Bastila. She's 6-star. Jolie, he's 5 stars. The 2 Mission and T3 in the Cantina are both about to be 5 stars. And Zalbar is 2 shards from 5 stars. So I got the legendary, hopefully, if that's the case. And then for the solo characters, I have all of them at 7 stars except for
I see that
young Lando.
Yeah,
yeah, he's
so
at 32.
Yeah, then you're just all in on Lando. Might as well. I'm sorry, not Lando, but KOTOR characters. I mean, if you're going to pick a faction that you need to work on, then you might as well go ahead and finish up. You might as well start all in on the KOTOR characters. I don't have a problem with that.
What I'm doing is I'm going back and forth. I did T3s to 5-star first and then went to Mission. She's about to be 5 stars, so I'm going to keep with her for a little bit till she gets to 6 stars because she's got the higher energy node, and then go back to T3, 6-star,
and her
back and forth.
Mission's drop rate on her node is horrible.
Yeah, like it felt like T3 was dropping really well, but Mission not so much. My fleet energy farms, I do Bastila and Jolie first, then Zalbar, and then young Lando. And then I try to only spend 200 crystals on the refreshes for those. And my main focus on my crystal refreshes is for all the energy regular hard nodes for the 600s early on.
All right. So we know KOTOR is where you want to go to next. I mean, that's everything I'm looking at. There's really, I mean... It's pretty obvious. So, okay, so we know who you're going to farm next. Just stick with what you already are doing, which is the KOTOR character. So there's really no... I don't think there's any debate on that. I mean, God, you got the solo characters about done, so why not?
Yeah.
Everything else is pretty much square. I mean, there's gear that you can go to gear 12, but I mean, that's like... it's not... They're gear 11. I mean, a lot of your characters... are in that gear 11 already, so alright, so that's who you're going to work on next, is get those KOTOR characters ready. What is the next thing you want us to look at? I wonder what's happening to Gigi, you son of a...
So the next thing I just finished getting Visa Smar up to gear 11. She's 7 stars, of course. So another thing that I really like to do in my roster is, focus on, standalone characters.
Standalone.
I know, for example, off the top of my head, I could work on like Barris or Ahsoka Fulcrum. There's some other characters that have, been sitting at the bottom of my roster that, I would want to work on that would probably benefit me more for Territory Wars offense. So,
well, you mentioned two, so let's talk about
Range Trooper being one.
You can start your farm on Range Trooper.
Range Trooper is amazing,
but his farm
I'm hitting
sucks.
his hard node every day too, and he's halfway to 6 stars. So, I'm hitting all the hard nodes every day.
All right, so Barris is just the Barris Kenobi combination, right? And by I say Kenobi, I mean General Kenobi. Can beat a lot of teams on offense for Territory Wars, and you already know that. So if you're debating on working on Barris and putting a Zeta on her, there's really no debate. She is definitely worth it. I see you've got her 7-star gear 8. Yeah, I would definitely work on her. Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum is another one that I really like. She can, in certain situations, you don't. She can. When you get her higher gear, I think I've got mine 11, working on 12, right? She hits hard in the right combination of teams, right? Really, really freaking hard. If you put her under a GTR or a Bastila just for fun, I mean, I've seen her do some incredibly big hits because she gets all those buffs, and oh god, she can really lay Scunion on you without warning you. She's very. People don't realize that, and I've seen people use the team of on defense and offense with CLS, Ahsoka, Chert, and Baze with Captain Han Solo.
Yeah.
She gives protection back to the team with her abilities. She does a lot, so she's a really good character. Zaris is just Zaris. You put her with Kenobi, you can take out any team. Zaris, Kenobi, Rex, Wampa. Hell, throw in a 5 so you have a second tank, and you just let Wampa go in and just eat everything on offense. Because they can't get to him. You've got 2 taunts. They can't do a lot of damage because it's a ridiculous front wall you place there. And it's potent, whether it's JTR, whether it's CLS. I mean, you just go down the line. It's like nom nom nom. The other one you may want to gear up a little bit is your Imperial Probe Droid standalone characters. Pure Probe Droid is ridiculous. You need to have a minimum gear 9, preferably gear 10, because not only does he do his target lock, right, which removes them any stealth characters and buffs and everything, but he can go in and kill somebody. So you can go in with I'm trying to think of the team. I just went blank. What's the team? It's Palpatine. What is it? I'm sorry. Thrawn Magma, right? Throw in a Palpatine in a Imperial Pro Droid and a Death Trooper. That's a trade-killing team. Because you're doing your thing with Thrawn Magma. You can use your Palpatine control, Death Trooper controls, Magma's doing his thing. You're hitting them harder because of what Pro Droid's doing, and then it's like, oh, hi Treya, dead. Or hi Nihilus, dead. And so that's a trade-killing team right there.
Yeah, I was thinking about IPD not just for the special mission for territory battles, but like you were just saying, I use on offense I use Thrawn, Magma, Stark, Veers, and Death Trooper. So that team's kind of consuming for some of my territory wars and my Imperial Troopers. So being able to take Veers off that team and putting IPD in that place would be a lot better, right?
Yeah, you can go with your you keep your IP, but it just depends on who you're facing, right? I mean, the Imperial Troopers themselves can wipe out a lot of teams on offense, right?
Right.
Because
even more so with range.
Range Trooper will really help with that team too. So I mean, So you can have. I mean, the good thing about your roster is you have different ways of attacking. But if you want to keep teams consistently together, I do like the Thrawn and Magma combination. I like to keep the rest of the Imperial Troopers together, though. I don't like adding anything other than Death Trooper to that team, because then you can go with the other, Veers, Stark, Snow Trooper. You could throw a Magma. You could throw in a regular Stormtrooper. Or Short Trooper as your tank, right? And you just basically, without Death Trooper, since you're using that as on the Thrawn Magma team, right? The other team is just let Snow Trooper go ham. It's what you do.
Yeah, Snow Trooper, man.
When he gets his bayonet,
over and over and over.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, he just killed 3 people on his turn.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
God.
Hey, Finn.
What?
Finn joined.
Yeah, Finn's in here.
I'm on Grande Avenue near a waterfall, and I'm about to try and catch some alligators.
Nice. Our man, Finity, reporting from the field.
I'm reporting from the field. I'm on Grande Avenue. I shit you not. I'm inside of a hotel, and it's called Grande Avenue, and I went down there, and there's a turtle. So I'm trying to see if I can catch a turtle, but I don't have a jacket, so I'm going to my room to go get an RSG hoodie.
There you go.
Well, they did give you an umbrella.
Finn, when you say catch a turtle, what kind of turtle are we talking about? Are we talking
They're
giant?
like little. They're little. I put it in Skype. There's a picture of a bunch of little alligators and turtles. They're hanging out together on a rock.
All right, we've got a live updated picture.
Throw it over the jacket.
Let's see
over
this.
over the.
So
I don't have a
have-
jacket, so I have to use the RSG hoodie.
Okay, I see that. I see the turtles. And
throw the hoodie
alligators.
over the alligator and bring it back. You can wrestle it like that. What was the name of that guy that had that show, the Animal Planet show?
The guy that died. That's
Steve Irwin.
that's in bad taste, Grande. Very bad taste. Too soon.
Oi, my name's Finn. I'm going to go stick my finger up this alligator's bum.
Crikey.
So then I'm gonna go hang up on
she's
the
a
waterfall.
beaut. All right, so we saw the updated version. All right, Finn, go grab a jacket and go jump into the pool.
I'm going by the waterfall. Hold on. I'm heading over to the waterfall.
Okay.
And you're gonna try and avoid getting flipping in.
He's breaking in and out is what he's doing.
He's even, emulating Grande.
Yeah.
He has. His internet's going in and out. It's just like me. Only it's not me.
Oh, you should have heard him yesterday on Discord voice chat. He pulled the whole Roboto thing, too.
The alligator almost got my phone. Alligator almost got my phone. It's staring at me.
That's not how we do it in China.
China.
One of them looks like it's getting ready to mount the other one.
Okay.
Finn, run.
This is
This
huge.
is nature
totally
right here.
Huge. You should build
This
a
is
wall
nature.
around it.
It's huge.
All right. So,
I shouldn't be allowed out in the wild. I'm heading off.
all right.
Oh, God.
This is Finity on the field signing out.
Okay. So just be careful, Finn. If you catch something, let us know.
Well, no. But whatever you catch, don't give it to us.
Remember, Finn, we don't have insurance coverage for you. You're on your own, buddy.
Speaking of insurance coverage, if you're watching this stream, make sure you go look at our GoFundMe page.
Yeah. Now you
Good
know
plug.
why. Oh my God, we're gonna have Finity and Grande there. It's like 2 damn children. I'm gonna have to get leashes for both of them. Oh, God. All right, we kind of got sidetracked. All right, so what's the next thing you want us to look at, Zylo?
Now I'm basically back to an idea of gearing a faction. I've been working on the crew for the Phantom 2. So should I go all in on Phoenix to get him up to gear 11, or maybe pick another faction to keep building up to gear 11? I've been chipping away at the newer bounty hunters that are still behind the paywall.
I wouldn't do bounty hunters yet, the new ones, because they still are behind the paywall. I mean, you really don't want to start making too much of a gear investment until you get them closer to 7 stars. I mean, just if you can get them to 5 stars, Django maybe.
Some of them are kind of easy. I'm just gonna say Aura Singh is really easy.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I almost got her up on accident.
Yeah, her gear's
Borising
been
and
falling onto her for me,
Django
too.
are their gearing is mildly painless.
But just pick one, dude. I mean, you've got. I mean, honestly, looking at your roster, I would say just pick one. Finish at the 12, go to the next one. Finish the gear 12.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the other ones we don't really know anything about what's going to happen with Solo or the other characters. I'd leave them if you have them 7 and 8. Leave them there until we know more. And then you can start going heavily into the gear on those guys. But if you want to start rounding out your factions like First Order, like, you know, any of your teams for the Sith Raid, any of your teams you use for Territory Wars, yeah, take your General Veers to gear 12. Take your First Order to 12. You know, take your Bounty Hunters to 12. If you want to start rounding out, but, you know, for gear 12, just pick a character and then work on that gear for that faction.
Yeah.
And then go to the next one, and then go to the next one. And then once that's done, then you can start working. You know, you can just start working your way down the line of each faction that you pick, whatever it is, and then just do that. That's kind of what I did, and I've been kind of helter skelter. I was doing that for a while, but with all this marquee and legendaries, I kind of got distracted. But now I'm doing it again, where I took Boss to 12. I'm doing Chewbacca to 12. Then I'm gonna go finish IPD and Wampa to 12, and then it's really kind of waiting and seeing in the meantime. You know, that's what I'm working on, but you never know what's going to happen with, they're going to say, oh, C-350 Legendary, you need these, like, ah! And then it's like, ah, they're really great, ah!
And then the scrambling begins again,
right. You know, so keep that in mind.
Okay, yeah, because I was looking at my First Order last night, and my Executioner and my OG Kylo only need one more piece to get up to gear 12, so, you know, probably finish off this First Order faction and then go back to the bounty hunters, the OG bounty hunters, to get them up to gear 12, and those will both be good for Territory Wars, and wait and see what happens next, I guess. I've been chipping away at Chewbacca and Night Sister Zombie right now on the side, so that's plenty to work on.
There you go. All right, what's the next thing you want us to look at?
That's gold, man. I'm perfect. Yeah, everything else is going pretty well.
Mods, I don't have to look at your mods, I already know.
Yeah, mods are good. I'm actually rounding up more crit chance and crit damage mods right now in between slicing. So
I do have one thing to say about that plus 17 speed on regular Kylo.
What?
Oh yeah, it's because I don't have the secondaries to put it on, like. So I put that triangle on because it's one of my best triangles, and he's got a speed primary and then a crit chance circle, but the triangle's crit damage because it's got the 17 speed. So I was trying to shuffle it, but it doesn't work out with taking that mod off of him and putting the speed primaries on him. So it kind of works out and makes him a little bit faster with that for now.
Okay. But yeah, roster looks fantastic, buddy. I mean, it's more just starting to... You're at that point where it's, okay, now let's start rounding off your teams. So let's start working our way down, you know, and, you know, pick whether it's troopers, First Order, bounty hunters, I don't care. Go in, get the gear done, and then go to the next faction, start working on gear 12. That's where you're at right now with your roster, honestly. You know, but yeah, I mean, you've got a ton of gear 11s. It's time to start taking them to gear 12. Some of these characters, you know, that are like the solo characters, KOTOR, just wait. We don't know what's happening. You know, we're still in the farm mode on those as well, so it's kind of like, just leave it like that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys so much, too. I appreciate it.
All right. So that was a roster review for Stoner Jedi. And if you would like a roster review, all you need to do is just send Finn your GG page and make sure he responds, and then we will add you to the queue. So if you'd like to have your roster review done, let us know. We would be more than glad to do it. We do these Monday through Friday. We try to do as many as we can. Some days we do 2, some days we do 1. So there you go.
Hey.
Huh?
Hey.
What? Finn? You're breaking up, bud. You're going roboto.
He's getting by one of those crocodiles.
I know.
Finn, you're breaking up. We can't... Get out of the pool!
I Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Don't move.
Okay. I managed to avoid the crocodiles and the turtles. I escaped from falling into the waterfall.
Right.
I followed all the water, and it led me into a ship inside of the hotel. I'm gonna go see if they can feed me now. That's my update.
Did you get a turtle or a crocodile?
No, I managed to avoid them biting me. I believe that was the goal.
I thought you were gonna grab one.
No, I'm not gonna grab a turtle. I was trying to, but I left my RSG hoodie in the room, and I have no jacket.
Fail.
I was only on Grande Avenue. I'm not Grande himself.
We're gonna rock Finn down to Grande Avenue, and then you'll get higher.
Hey. All right, so I'm gonna go see if these strange people on an indoor ship are willing to feed me.
Hopefully they won't. All right, Starving Finn is a funny Finn to listen to. I don't give her Krispy Kremes around. What am I gonna do? All right, I think it's time to answer some questions there, since Finn let us down by not scooping up a gator or a turtle.
Actually, it's Guess the Ginger.
Oh, I forgot! It's time to play Guess That Ginger! The famous game show made popular by Gingivitis himself, where we will get clues from the one and only Stanley Red, and then he's going to give us 3 clues. The first one to respond gets 5 points. If no one responds, then we go to the next round where we get 3 points, and then if we don't, nobody gets it, we get 1 point for the final clue. So first one to respond gets the points awarded based off how many clues have been given. Stanley, we're excited.
Okay, here's the first hint.
Okay, here we go. Everybody get prepared. There we go.
Made a cameo as a stormtrooper in a deleted scene.
Say that one more time.
Made a cameo as a stormtrooper in a deleted scene.
What's his name? James Bond Craig? What's his name? No, he was actually in there. It wasn't a deleted scene.
Daniel Craig? No.
He's not a ginger. Stormtrooper in a deleted scene.
I can't remember her name.
Stormtrooper.
It was.
Okay, I think we're stumped.
Okay, next one. Served in the British military.
Served in the British military. Now I'm completely lost.
What, Prince Harry?
Yep.
Oh, was it really? Oh,
really?
There you go.
Hey.
And then the last clue was going to be some consider him royalty. Then you guys would have got it.
Okay.
No, he is royalty, whether you consider it or not. I mean,
well, you know what I mean. I was playing
I
off the...
know, sanely. I know.
You know, this opening line of episode 7.
Uh-huh.
Jessica Chastain... oh, shit. I just said the name. I'm so used to doing questions and reading out the name.
Saley, was it Jessica Chastain?
We're going to have to skip that one.
Okay, I'm guessing Jessica Chastain.
Yeah,
okay.
But no points for that one because I did that.
I didn't hear it. We could keep going.
No.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Don't say the name.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, again. Okay, when she went to Sweden to shoot Dogville, it was the first time in 15 years she had flown on a public plane.
The first time she went to shoot what now?
Dogville, that's the name of the movie.
Oh, God damn it. I can't think of the name.
I'm drawing a blank. I never saw that movie.
Next clue.
Was the love interest in Batman Forever.
Nicole Kidman?
Yep.
As soon as you said that, her name popped in my head. I gotta have that voice.
Okay, next one. Alex Borstein does the voice of this character.
Yeah. Lois Griffin.
Yep.
Haha, I win.
You're disqualified, Finn. You didn't get us a turtle. Fail. Shut up.
I'm going away now.
Mm.
I just had to break in there, get the answer, and leave. That's how I roll.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right, bye.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Was considered for the role of Kylo Ren before Adam Driver was cast.
I have no idea on this one. Based off that clue now. Kylo Ren, eh?
Dude, I'm gonna do the dark side.
Tickle me Elmo.
Ah!
I'll show you the dark side.
Elmo love dark side.
Okay, I guess you guys don't get that one.
Yeah, next question on that one.
Is married to Alicia Vikander, who played as Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider movie.
Still drawing a blank.
Okay, was in Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, shit.
Vincent Van Gogh.
No.
Lucille Ball. I'm just.
Really? A lesbian marriage? Okay. Grundy, you're on timeout.
Okay, it looks like you guys don't get that one, huh?
I'm
No.
so you're gonna say the name. I'm gonna just go like, no, God, why did?
Yeah, you're gonna say the name, and all of us are gonna go, "Oh, really?"
Michael Fassbender.
He's a ginger?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
He's got to be more of a
That's
daywalker.
the dude that played Magneto.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's who I thought initially, but I didn't think he was a ginger.
I did not know this either.
Wow. That's why I was
That would have
completely
been
thrown
interesting
off.
to see him as Kylo Ren.
Oh, gee.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
What? Oh, snap.
Yeah, that makes sense. He is. He's
Don't
Irish.
Be damned.
Carrot Top.
No,
Sorry.
Grande.
Danny Bonaducci.
I said you're on a timeout. Stop it.
You don't like my answers? Come on.
It's not just say a ginger's name, you dingleberry.
Yeah, I think you meant Danny DeVito, Grande.
Yeah.
No, redhead. Danny Bonaducci is a redhead.
No, Danny
Come
DeVito
on.
is a redhead. He's just bald, so you can't see it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
That's wrong.
Eric Stoltz. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep like telling you.
No, just stop it, Grande.
Okay, last one.
Last one. Okay, last one.
He based the voice of his most iconic character on the Buffalo Bill character from Silence of the Lambs.
Michael Fassbender.
I can't deal with him. Just put him on a timeout.
Robert Redford.
No, shush.
Prince Harry. What was the question again?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Based the voice of his most iconic character on the Buffalo Bill character from Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, Rupert Grint. Gotta be.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think I may know who this is. I'm not sure, though. That's
Okay.
Next one.
Voice Toto 360, Cad Bane's droid, as well as Ion Papanoida in Clone Wars and also voiced Seevor in Rebels?
Seth Green?
Yep.
Boom shakalaka!
Wow.
Wow, Grony
I'm
got
telling
one by
you.
just throwing.
I'm
He kept going through all the names of gingers he knew until he got one right.
I knew I'd get it. I knew I'd get it.
I was waiting for him to start saying Snuffleupagus.
No, tickle me Elmo is a redhead.
God.
Come on,
Mental note: do not let Grony play this game anymore. Okay, got that note down.
Tickle me Grande.
Tickle
so
me Grande.
Yep. Affinity won with 5 points. Grande, Ranger, and Grimm all tied for second with 3 points.
Dang.
That was a tough set of ones this
That's
time.
some good ones. Yeah,
I know,
Michael
he
Fassbender,
did-
because
he
I
did
was.
make some tough
As
ones.
soon as you said the
I
clues,
want
I'm like
the
Michael
answer.
Fassbender. That's not it. I got that
I'm
completely wrong.
I'm telling you
Well-
right now. I want one of the answers to be Tickle Me Elmo. Was an iconic children's toy in 1998. I mean, you need to literally make one of the answers Tickle Me Elmo. Anyway, good job, Saintly
Well,
Red.
that was
Seriously.
Guess That Ginger.
Yeah.
So I won.
Shut up, Finn. Go feed your
Hooray.
face, fatty.
I'm drinking a strawberry lemonade while waiting for my fish sandwich to get here.
Uh-huh. Thanks for that.
Strawberry lemonade.
Thanks for that update about nothing.
I'll send you a picture.
No, I'm not showing it, so.
No, I don't need you to show.
No.
It's in a bell jar.
All right, let's get to some normal questions. Finn and Grande are both on timeout.
Hey. Well, I guess I'm in. You time out me out of my house, so I'm in a hotel now.
I
that
don't know
count?
what that means.
got
All right,
kicked out of the house?
so you just get to some questions, and we can just ignore Beavis and Butthead over there.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me?
Boy, I tell you what, that Finn and Grande remind me of the two boys been whacking off in my tool shed.
Damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
All right.
Are you threatening me?
All right, Grande, knock it off. We're trying to get the
Yup.
questions.
See that?
Jesus. All right, Cindy.
Dennis Hjorth. Can you mention the best 3 teams without legendaries to play in Phase 1 of Sith? Finding it really hard to get some really good damage in due to the protection of Nihilus.
Wow.
Without legendaries.
Without legendaries.
Without legendaries, I mean, even a Sith team requires a legendary. Palpatine. There is a Sith team. There's a Vader Dots team that works, but it still uses a legendary.
Could do a Bastila without Grandmaster Yoda.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're going to put Hodo on that team because they've got
Yeah.
Hodo.
Like
I mean,
Hoda, Ezra, and both Kenobis.
yeah, no legendaries, but it's got like 2 harder farms than legendaries on it.
Or you like put in like maybe someone to do some more damage for you. I don't know, maybe like Ayla Secura instead of one of the Kenobis.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dennis
Yeah,
Hjorth.
be proud.
Dennis Hjorth. Question: have you ever noticed how Jedi Master Adastra sounds like Zoe Parker?
Jedi Master Adastra sounds like she's smiling all the time,
I know,
which
right?
is probably one of her
Oh,
coolest attributes.
Adastra is awesome.
I mean, I gotta tell you, talk about an amazing personality in a human being. I don't know what else to say. She's and I mean, she's pretty cool
She's okay.
all the way around.
Ziglet. Question: any word on when Crumb is going to drop the update or road ahead?
Soon, TM.
Yeah, your guess is as good as ours.
Darth Unlucky. Well, you should be the Sith formerly known as Darth Unlucky. Now Darth Lucky because you get that 330 off
I know,
the first
right?
pull. If
Dang.
Yep. If Trey isolates Chewie, does guard drop off solo?
No,
No.
because guard is not a buff.
It's like prepared.
It's like a way.
Yep.
It's a way of life.
Now, just because it won't drop off doesn't mean it'll actually work. It won't work anymore.
Well, he just won't be assisting anymore. But that's about it.
About all I gotta say about that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Bjorn Rodiger, question. I used to run Trio, Thrawn, GK, ST only Gear 8. I switched now to Trio, Thrawn, 305, Nest 279. Can't get her faster because I have her Gear 11, so I can't put 6E on her. It seems harder than before. Thoughts?
Farm mods.
Yeah, it sounds like you just. I mean, slice and dice. I think
He says he can't put.
I know.
He can't put.
I know. I'm being ironical. I'm trying to think of what he can do here. I mean, kind of limited if that's the case. This is Treya, right?
Hold on. Yeah, he used to run Trio, Thrawn, GK. ST only Gear 8. Well, one thing, he probably shouldn't be running GK on the team.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and especially not at Gear 8.
No.
I mean, that's part of your problem is why are you running a Gear 8 Kenobi? You should be at Gear 11.
His Sith Trooper is only Gear 8. But,
Well,
okay,
don't
so
run
he
it-
did
Yeah, go
he
ahead.
did change to Trio, Thrawn, and Nest.
Okay. So I'm confused.
Thrawn
What's
and
the
Nest.
problem again?
Well, Nest should be the fastest on the team. Is that the where he's having the problem with getting the speed going?
Yeah, he's saying that he can't get her faster because she's only Gear 11 and can't put 6E mods on her.
Oh, I
No,
don't have
that's
6.
not-
That's
that's
not
not-
the case. Yeah, because I have
No.
Nest and she's like 290
On
something.
a 5, yeah,
on
on a 5 dot mod, you can get theoretically 30 speed because you could proc a 6 speed 5 times or 4 times, and it already started with 6 speed. You can easily get 25 speed on every one of the other mods, which
Yep.
means in a theoretical universe, not even proccing a 6 on the speed, but proccing all 5s, you can get 25 on all of your mods plus a 30 speed. That's 155 additional speed, and you're not even using 6 dots, which means you can actually have her at well over 340 speed. So the problem here is a combination of poor mods, so farm better mods, and the second combination is the other characters on the team. Don't run a Gear 8 character on your arena team. Period. I mean, at this day and age, unless you're under level 85 or you're under level 80 and you're a brand new player, I cannot imagine ever an instance where a Gear 8 character makes sense for an arena team. Gear 10 at least, or it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Greg G. Question. My guild is going to try Heroic Sith for the first time tonight. Do you have any general advice for first-timers? Thanks.
Don't suck.
Be prepared for disappointment if you don't really know what you're doing.
No.
Don't expect to complete it on the
Follow-
first
follow
try.
directions of
But-
follow
Yeah,
directions of people in your guild that have
Retreat
already
a
done
lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
looking for your best
retreats.
score. See what kind of play around with it, and see what's working, what's not, and then kind of take some notes from that on what's where you may need to work on some of your stuff. So if you're going in there under Gear 12 with some of your characters, then kind of take that into consideration too. But there should be a threshold that you should be trying to reach for each phase. 3 to 5%. I think 5% for phase 1 with the JTR team. But if you're not hitting that with your JTR team, looking at, well, why is that? If you go into phase 2, same thing. Phase 3, phase 4. Why am I not? Where are the shortcomings? So kind of use it as a gauge more than anything for each phase of how you're doing. That'd be your best thing. With the first heroic Sith, hopefully you clear it. Should clear it. Hopefully it goes well. But your certain thresholds that you should need, for each phase, and see if you can, use 5% as a benchmark and see if you can get to that 5% or more, or if you're falling way short of that. And then look at your team and say, okay, where am I short? Is it gear? Typically gear, it's the mods I'm using, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the one thing, like a couple of the of my guildies went in and marked for people, is they tell them, don't expect to beat the first one. Use the first one as the learning experience of what you need to do, how to mod your characters correctly, and team comps. And if you're lucky, then maybe you will beat it.
Yeah.
He said lucky.
No, Grunt. Jesus Christ.
Michael J. Question, why no updates on RSG website? Only 2 this year.
We are doing a new website. Finn's putting it together, and I think it's on a new platform, so it's going to be new and improved, but we haven't got the... It's still in a work in progress, because the others, we're working on it. Trust me.
I blame Finn.
Well, I mean, yeah. Of course you blame Finn.
Mr. Pennypinch, question for the panel. Who is the famous Filipino that is part of the Guardians of the Galaxy? I think that'd be Dave Bautista.
I don't think it's not David Bautista. It's what's her name, right? She's Filipino French. The lady that plays what's her name?
Gamora.
No, not Gamora.
No, it's the chick with the antenna.
Yeah, Mantis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
I'd have to look it up. I don't know it off the top of my head. Now we're looking it up.
Wow, I can't. I'll butcher her last name.
Pom Clementieff.
There you go.
She was born in Quebec City, Canada, though. That's not Filipino.
No. I'm in her background, I think might be. I don't know.
It could be. I don't know. Eric H. Question, is Gear 10 Zombie better than 12?
No.
Kazakagi, too easy. Question, how do I get 10 million in the credit heist? You pray to RNGesus.
That's right.
Well, first you sacrifice your firstborn.
Mm-hmm.
And then
second,
you sacrifice your secondborn.
And third, you sacrifice an arm and a leg.
And then you go to jail. But you did get 10 million in credits. I got 5. I can't even...
Yeah, I got 5
I think
as
I've
well.
got 10 once in my entire time doing it. So, I mean...
I got 7.5 today.
Well,
I've
look
gotten
at
10
you,
a few
Spanky.
times.
Well, congratulations.
I do them one at a time, too.
Oh, yeah,
Another
that
one.
makes a huge difference.
Hey, I was right. It was Dave Bautista.
He's Filipino? Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't
Huh,
think.
okay.
There you go. I thought it was her for real.
What else? 73. Question, where is the button we can press to get better mods drop when we're farming them?
yeah, that button exists. Stop it.
Yeah, I've been doing it on and off, and it's like I get like a green or a blue every like 10 hits. It's ridiculous.
Just put
Wait
in
a
the
second.
army code
Batista
for-
was born in Washington, D.C.
I think it's this background specifically.
Oh, his grandfather was from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And we're caught up on questions right now.
Hey, look at that. With some time to spare. Now we can just talk about our feelings and things. I don't know what's on anybody else's mind. What do we want to talk about? I mean, we got Finn chasing gators, Grande in the pool. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on out there.
One thing I'd like to talk about is it's kind of.
I finished my fish sandwich.
Okay, finish his fish sandwich. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of ironic that CG, nerfed Night Sisters so that they could, get rid of that exploit, and then they, by doing that, created another exploit with the zombie.
Well, they got busted with this one, though, because there was a hidden mechanic in Nihilus's freaking phase that made Nihilus break with the new zombie rework. So pretty much they busted themselves.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying it's a little ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
I think it's hilarious.
Don't you think?
Well, it happens a lot, right? You do one thing and it breaks something else. I mean, this is not uncommon.
That's true.
Chewy, question: how should you mod a Phase 1 JTR team?
How should you mod a Phase 1 JTR team? Effectively, you're going to mod them
with mods.
With mods, yeah.
I mean, each one of them is different, right? I mean, it's 5 characters, 4 of which make the team every time, the 5th one which rotates. Your 5th character is either Rey, Hermit Yoda, or Visas, and Scav Rey. It's crit damage and potency with lots of crit chance for Rey. It's crit chance, and crit and speed for R2 and for BB-8. It's offense and crit damage for Resistance Trooper. It's crit damage, crit chance for Rey, Scav Rey. For Hermit Yoda, it's speed, and more speed. And for Visas, it's speed and health. Done.
Science.
Cool.
Now, the harder question is that someone didn't ask is, how do you play the team? Because that's almost as important as how do you mod them.
Yeah, Smithy D had a great video putting you through all the steps of how to do that.
See?
I'll pull up the link.
Science.
So did Scamadex, believe it or not. If you're not getting to Illuminated Destiny before Nihilus takes a turn, you're doing it wrong.
And then you blame Finn.
Eric H. Question is Visas Zeta needed for Phase 1?
It helps.
What's her Zeta do again?
It's the counter, I think. It gives counter chance.
No, it's when one of your allies is
it's the call and assist.
Yeah, 60% to call, 60% to call to assist. Sorry.
Yeah, so effectively, it's take another turn whenever you're going against Sith.
Okay.
So it's really nice. It helps with the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd put it on. Visas makes a second Jedi team. It makes your second Phase 1 team, by the way, so it's not a terrible Zeta to have.
Mm-mm.
And that Zeta does really well with the new Chewie, too, as well.
Yeah, especially... Yeah, so you got guard on some folks, and you're going up against the Treya team, and you put her on the team as your 5th character. Yeah, so
she's assisting, Chewie's assisting, everyone's double tapping.
Yeah, now the one challenge with that is that Is it because of all the assists against Treya, you're basically slowly killing yourself, which means at some point you're going to need a tank on that team to take all the real hits.
Science.
Dennis Hjorth. Question for a small guild of only 50 million GP. Would you recommend going all in on offense in territory war or rely more on attack? Seems attack generates more points than defense.
15 million GP?
50.
Oh, 50. I was about to say, even 50, it's like, you might as well just go all in on offense. Yeah, I would say go all in offense. Until you have enough, so you're in that kind of position to where it's like, you can have maybe one good wall of defense or maybe two, but you can't, there's no way you're going to be able to fill all those zones with good defense teams, or you can mix and match. But yeah, typically you want to go all in offense. Unless someone else disagrees on the panel. And nobody disagrees. Ranger is right again. I'm amazing. I'm pretty damn amazing.
Maybe you could be small deal.
No, I'm a big deal in my own right.
So, Ranger, what costume are you going to wear for the run?
I'm not. Tis is trying, but nope.
Hey, Ranger. Did you buy Jango Fett yet?
No. Nor do I plan on buying Jango.
Oh, I know who Ranger should go as. He should go as Unkar Plot.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Go as Palpatine.
No, y'all. No, not I'm going as me with running gear, and that's it.
I'm gonna go as Jabba the Hutt.
Zone Wookie.
Well, you could get away with it. Just, stand on the sidelines, play like Jabba would, because he's always the dude behind the lines.
Yeah. I mean, so if people say, if you go there, do you have to run? No, you can just be there as a cheerleader. You can just hang out and cheer us on. If you don't have to run, so
They actually have a thing that you can purchase in order to join the cheer squad, which is like a thing that you can stand outside during the race.
Yeah, there. See, and just.
I'm getting dessert, so I think I'll be Jabba.
Oh.
And I can't do my Jabba impersonation because I'm currently outside
and a butthole.
With people. Yeah.
So you heard it here first live, guys. Finn is ashamed of his Star Wars nerdom.
A little bit.
Yeah, see, they're laughing at you already.
I'm supposed to be networking and saying, giving myself the triple chin is not going to be the best impression.
You guys ever heard of medical stuff?
It makes McVenom laugh, but that's why I'm not doing that now. I need my dessert.
All right, so I think that's it for us today. We'll stop here. It's about 1 o'clock. So we got our hour in. We answered all the questions. We did a Ross review. And by golly, it's Friday, folks. It's time to go out and have a good time. So, that being said, make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, stop what you're doing and go hit that thumbs up button right now. It really does help us out. spread our knowledge to the World Wide Web of YouTube. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel and keep us doing what we do, go ahead and check out our Patreon. And if you'd like to support us in our run for the American Cancer Society in April next year, go ahead and go to our GoFundMe site. Remember, tomorrow, guys, is the Jedi Academy at 10 a.m. Eastern, where we bring the best and the brightest of game changers and YouTubers like Warrior and Remon and good old Maurice and Jedi Master Dastra and T-Money, and I mean, it just the list is huge. So if you want to check that out, please do. Yeah, so on behalf of myself and the RSG crew, thank you guys for stopping by. We really appreciate all your support. If you have other questions, come and join our Discord. We've got a great community of thousands upon thousands of folks in there that'll be more than glad to talk to you about Galaxy Heroes. It's a great group of people. They love the game. For all our games, we have that. So on behalf of myself and the crew, everyone have a great rest of your Friday. Be safe, and we will holler at you later.